What it do, what it do. Chief Keep It Brief right here. Up in the studio. So Swag Music Group studio. The creator of the GoGo Loops. I'm your guy. I have talked to a couple of people, and it seems that it is a bit of confusion about exactly what the GoGo Loops products are and what they do. I just want to clear that up today and show you a couple examples of production I've done with it. It's more so for producers who people making beats. You know, DJs can use it for remixes. It's just like 6-second, 3-second loops of go-go beats, pockets. I got drum beats with no congos with no drums. Also have drum kit sounds with just go-go kick drums and snares and cowbell and the congos. So it's like 4, 5, 6 different packages you can purchase, but it seems to be confusing on exactly what it is. So I'm going to show you exactly what it is today. Now, these are a couple of examples that I have already put together. As soon as I find this mouse, I'm gonna play it and show you the breakdown.
She works hard all Monday, so hard for it, honey.
Can't find it. Okay. So the part that comes from the GoGo Loops is here. The congos come from one of the kits where I have just sounds, and that's just the conga sounds separated, and I played them on like the pads of the MPC. Alright, now for the drums, it's actually a loop. If I ever find it, I'll play it. And the cowbell that you just heard, that also comes in one of the packages. The crank drum kit or the go-go drum kit. Those hits come with it, with the crank drum kit or the go-go drum kit. I'm not sure which one. I forget at the moment. But this is the drum beat. Just a loop. Add the congos, you got a pocket. Okay, so that's one example. This is another track I made. It was a remix of the Magic Rude song. Okay, so that's how it start though. That's the go-go loop right there. That's what you get. Then you got to be creative and add the rest. That's a full loop with drums, congos, cowbell. It's in GoGo Loops 1. Okay, bow. And this just a little something I started. Just an example. That's the loop. Just one loop, 6 seconds, going over and over. So you can come over here. You can play the loop on here, and you get crank at the push of a button. Easy. You can freak it how you want. Like you can for instance, do it like this. Like that. Like that. You know. You put it in there, and you can use it on your pads or whatever. I use Reason most of the time, so that's what these beats are. You can use it for your machine. Pretty sure Logic, any software or hardware you got, they wave files, 3-6 second files. You take them and you make magic. This is another one I put together. I started. See, it's just a sample. A guitar sample I got from somewhere. That's the go-go loop. These loops come, I think that's in go-go loops 1, that loop right there. Okay. Another one I was fooling around with. That's the loop. I got the loop up under it. I added some more drums. Bounce beat feel. Kid and play samples in there. You gotta be creative, but don't steal that. That's my idea. Don't steal my stuff. You're gonna have a problem. Alright, this is another one. I like this joint. Real simple. Just 2 different samples. Go-go loop and some other sample I had. That's the loop by itself. So you gotta be creative, you know. This is a little stuff I was fooling around with. Like these are all the kits. I just got them in my iTunes. Like this the crank drum kit, just drum sound. So all type of sounds in there. Desktop kick drums and banging on the wall and beatboxes. Real drums, real crashes. Got the congas in there. Congos, conga. You know, in DC we say congos, but they congas for real. You dig? couple little loops in there for you. Different kick drums. An ART beat, a little loop. You can play with that. Have the hits, like I said, the hits in there. The wall kicks. Then you got the GoGo Congo workout. That's just some Congo loops I put together. I played them on the MPC. But something for a drummer to work out to, or a Congo player. Just different little patterns, real simple. You could cut them up and use them as loops if you feel, if that's what you want to do. Now then I got the GoGo drum kit. Got a couple bass sounds and drum sounds and a couple loops. Cowbell. The hits. Some guitar. Drum fills. Some funky guitar. Some chucking. Congos, drum, some timbales, you know, all that. Couple loops. I got a few loops in there doing the extra. Timbale loops. This GoGo Loops 1 got different loops in here. Some drums by itself. Bounce beat type loops. Grown and sexy loops. Then I got the GoGo Loops 2. Hucklebugs Ibex edition. Got some pockets from Ibex. Me and Jason and me and Kenny. And then this is GoGo Essentials. This is the one that has 1,100, almost 1,200 sounds in it. And it's all separated and played to a click track. So I got drums and congos for 80 beats per minute. And then I got drums and congos for 85 beats per minute. Different type drum beats, some classic beats, some drum fills, and what have you. These are the drums for 80 beats per minute. But all these are the 3 6-second loops, as you can see. And you take those and you make a beat out of them. You use 1, you use 2, you use 10, you slow it down, you chop it up. You do what you do to make a hit or to make some music you like, and then everybody's happy. You know, I just did the work of putting it together for you, because I want to see people make some good music with these GoGo loops and get the sound out there. That's the main purpose behind it. So you got all these different beats. Snare fills and breakdowns. Hey, that's 80 congos right here. See, it's just a rack of loops, different variations of the same beat and different beats. A little Latin feel, all that. These are drums at 85 beats per minute. Try and give you a brief something. I got drum fills, all type of variations. Basically, you can make it sound like it's a live drum. Basically, it's like 300 sounds in each one of these tempos. Like the GoGo Essential kit, it's like 4 parts to it, because you got congos at 80 beats per minute, you got congos at 85 beats per minute, you got drums at 80 beats per minute, and drums at 85 beats per minute. And each one of them got like 300 sounds. So it's about 1198 sounds altogether. So that's basically what it is. And I got the ART Genesis loop pack, which is just like some different instruments, different type of music starters, some chords, or maybe a little melody to help you get something started. You might can throw that with a go-go loop and get the cranking, you dig? Arpeggios in there. Some bells. Stuff like that. So that's basically what it is. So there it is. Go-go loops. Drum and Congo loops. Drum sounds, Congo sounds, go-go sounds, cowbells. Different packages have different things. You got the Go-Go Loops 1, which is drum and Congo sounds, mostly pockets, sampled. A couple studio pockets and samples. A couple drums all by themselves, drum loops just by themselves. Go-Go Loops 2, that's the Hucklebucks Ibex edition. Those are all pockets. Drum and Congo pockets with the cowbell. Me and Jason, Left Hand Jason, and me and Kenny from the Ibex. Then you have GoGo Essentials. GoGo Loops Essentials, that's the one with 1,200 sounds. You got drums, congos, played to 80 beats per minute and played to 85 beats per minute. All separated, so you could take them and mix and match them and cut them up and do what you want, speed them up, slow them down, whatever you feel. Then you got the crank drum kit, which is like drum sounds, like desk wall kicks, you know, tapping on bottles, different sounds that you could play with that nobody else have, exclusive. I got real kicks in there, different loops, cowbells, the congas, the congas. You know, in DC we say congas. We say congos, but it's really congas. So that's in there. Then you got the go-go drum kit, which is more like real drum sounds, real kicks, real snares, cymbals, crashes, and I got a couple loops in there also, just something to play around with. So there you have it. Go-Go Loops is not a song. Go-Go Loops is sounds and loops, percussion go-go loops for producers making songs. I want to provide producers with a easier way to make go-go, to incorporate go-go sound in their music. And they don't have to just stop at the go-go loop. You can put the go-go loop in there and layer it with some digital drums, some synthetic drums, or what have you. However you want to do it. I just think the go-go loops will help push the culture forward as far as getting that live natural sound that only go-go drummers and percussionists can do, you know, to other people. Like I got people in London that has bought it, in San Francisco. You got different people in different states and countries that's loving it, and hopefully, you know, we'll get some good music out of it. So that's the main purpose behind it, to get the music out there, to get the producers thinking, you know, on that level. Like I could put this go-go loop in here and just change the game and change the sound, so we don't gotta listen to trap 808 beats all damn day. We might, you know, push this culture forward and we create the new sound, and the industry be all coming to DC looking for that sound. So that's about it. It's not a song. So if you're not a producer, you probably don't want to buy it. All right. So this is just the beginning. Later on, I'm gonna get some of the who's who of the go-go community, drummers and congo players, and we're gonna create a lot of nice loops and stuff for the people. Just the beginning. I'm just getting it started. So y'all stay tuned. Go check it out. GoGoLoops.com. All the packages there. Some previews so you can hear what you're getting. And, you know, sign up, subscribe to the GoGo Loop. It's like a newsletter when we're giving updates and discount codes and free giveaways to the members of the GoGo Loop. So sign up on there. Check out the website. Like the Facebook page, facebook.com/GoGoLoops. And I'll see y'all on the next time. Holla.